Hey you guys, I'm back. So we've already accomplished the eyeshadow. So now I'm going to get into the liner. And the liner, the gel liner that I'll be using today is from Inglot, the number 77, which is in black. And with the MAC Cosmetic fine tip liner brush, the 210 brush, sorry. The 210 brush. So I'm going to go ahead. I've already did one side of the eye. I'm going to go ahead and do the other. So I'm going to go ahead and start from my inner corner and lightly bring it over. I freaking love this liner. I feel like it's the bomb.com. It doesn't smudge, it doesn't move, it doesn't do anything. So there. So I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. I always tell people, I'm like, don't worry about the tail and getting angry and frustrated because you're going to only create more of a mess than you've already made. So this is what I normally do in a situation like this. And I'm going to show you. So what I do is go back with the synthetic brush from earlier that, I don't know if you guys remember from part 1 of the video. I used it to sculpt my brows. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to grab my concealer and I'm going to use the NC42. And I'm going to use that same brush. And I'm going to clean up my liner. See that? Cleaned it up. And I'm going to bring it down just a little bit. And once I'm done, I'm going to go ahead and start with my concealer. I like to use liquid right at the bottom. I'm not a big fan of using cream. I don't care for it. So I'm going to take a little bit, add it into my Petri dish. And before I do that, I have a surprise for you guys. So this product MAC created, I think it was during this, right before the spring or something. And basically it comes with one side highlighter and the other side contour. So what I'm going to do is apply this on. I love this product. This product will give you some extra luminosity, especially around here where you're about to put highlight. Put up the nose, forehead, down the nose, the bow of the lips. And then what I do is I take my concealer that I have on this Petri dish and I press it. If you're not sure where to stop, just know that you're going to go down here and smile, and this is where you're going to stop. I always take it into the inner corner of the eye and then bring it all the way down. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, so I'm going to add a little bit more concealer onto the Petri dish. And I'm going to go ahead and use, oh, I forgot to tell you what brush I was using, the 287 brush. It's a dual fiber brush. I like to use it for concealer. Press, press, press. I mean, we have different ones for concealer, but this one in particular is my favorite. Absolutely love it. So like I mentioned before, if you're not sure where to stop, just press it all the way down to the upper cheek. Add a little bit to my nose. Got some on my lips. And yeah. And then what I'm going to do is grab my beauty blender. And I am going to start from the inner corner and press it all the way out. And smile so I know where to stop. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to start from the corner and work my way out. Press it down the middle of my nose, the lips, down the chin. The reason why I use this is so it looks a little bit softer. So it doesn't look like I took a concealer brush and pat it on. Because a lot of girls tend to walk around looking like you could tell. What I'm going to do is put my beauty blender away. I'm going to go back with fresh water. I'm going to take it with the 208 brush and I'm going to blend it just a little bit to intensify it more because I'm sure I took some off with the concealer. All you're doing is going back. Perfect, fresh water. Now I'm going to grab my transparent powder and I'm going to so-called bake. I don't bake, I just press my powder right on top of the concealer. I don't have time to bake and I'm not a baker. So what I do is press, 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 press. Start from the outer corner all the way across. And I do this so that way it stays put, it doesn't crease or anything. And I'm just using like a tight bristle brush. If you guys are interested in this brush is a 227 brush. I don't think they make this anymore, but I'm not quite sure. You might want to look into it. The 227 brush, and what I do is dip that in there and press, 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 press. Just around the eye area right here. Around the corner all the way across. All right, cool. So once I'm done, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my fan brush, grab my Fix Plus, and I'm going to go ahead and spray a little bit of Fix Plus onto my fan brush. You can get this at MAC Cosmetics. Once you're done doing that, you can go ahead and grab your illuminator. I'm going to use Global Glow. Beautiful highlighter. It's like a nice little champagne, dark champagne color. So I'm going to press it. It's the mineralized highlighter. So what I do is kind of press it first and then kind of brush it right underneath the eye. Just slightly, very lightly. You don't want to be so aggressive. And bring it down. Press it. And I kind of like drag it inwards and bring it down by blending it back and forth. So as I do this, I smile. Smile cheese. Okay, and then what I do is take my ring finger and I kind of just press it up the nose. Not all the way up, just halfway. And right above my lips, right on the nose. And this is my favorite part, you guys. I'll take a little bit of the highlighter, the illuminator, and I would just take it and put it right at the bow. Not bow, but the tear duct. Give me brightness. I absolutely love it. So then I'm going to take my brush and blend it. And I'd like to go right above the eyebrows. I always do this. My favorite part. And then I go back and play around with more highlighter and an illuminator. Once you feel like you got enough on there, that's it. Once again, this is Global Glow Illuminator by MAC Cosmetics. Then I'm going to grab my Pro Longwear powder. And I'm going to use this as a contour. And I'm going to take this, smile. What I do is do it on one side of the brush. And smile and then kind of rock it back and forth. And bring it all the way up a little bit. And once I do that, I buff it backwards and create this letter C on the side of my face. Some people like to use cream, to each his own. It's really not a right or wrong preference with contouring. I just feel like powder is softer. It looks prettier. Rock it back and forth and then backwards and then press it and then create the C. And if you're not sure where to begin and stop, just smile. Rock it back and forth and buff it. And buff it, and buff it, and buff it. Okay, once I'm done buffing, I'm going to grab my blush. And this one is the Extra Dimension Telling, what does this say? Telling Glow. It's like a peachy coral blush, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to use my 129 brush. I'm going to dip it in there. I don't like to just dig it. I like to just press it and then smile. And then rock it and blend it in between the contour and the highlighter that I just created. So I start right at the apple of the cheek and then kind of just bring it back and go backwards. Back and forth. Back and forth. Do the same thing on this side. Back and forth. Back and forth. And back and forth. Alright, so once I'm done doing that, this is my part. This is what I like to do. This is just a preference. You don't have to do it. So what I do is I grab my brush. My 224 brush, and I kind of dip it into the Pro Longwear and I blend, 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 blend. And I start from the corner and I bring it all the way down to create that nice, soft contour to the nose. Start from the inner and bring it all the way down. Very soft. I don't like to make it too dark where it's like obvious. And what I'm going to do so for fun is I'm going to use a color called Rule, you guys. And Rule is an eyeshadow. It's like an orange eyeshadow. I absolutely love this color. So I'm going to dip it using the 224 brush. And I'm going to take it and start from the corner and sweep it backwards. And what I'm going to do is slightly go above it and just sweep it. See, it gives it some color. Figured I'd add some color into the mix of all this. See? Nice, right? Okay, cool. Now that I'm done, I've already got my Papa Blue for 4th of July. And now I'm going to use my loose powder, which I absolutely love, from Mineralize Skin Finish. It's the loose. It does give you some sort of coverage. And right now I'm setting everything. I'm setting my foundation, blush, powder. It's just going to soften everything up. And I'm using is this the 187 brush? Yes, it is. And we're going to go ahead. And press it and blend. So this basically softens everything. Everything. You could use whatever powder based on your skin type, but I use Mineralize. I love Mineralize. It's giving me more of like a satin finish. And that's what I like about it. That satin finish, it makes the skin look like skin when I photograph. I absolutely love it. So now what I'm going to do is, this is a bronzer called Sun Power from MAC Cosmetics. And what I'm going to do is I'm just grabbing any random large brush, and I'm going to take it and go back into the areas such as my cheeks, forehead, temple, chin, jaw, neck, perfect. And now I'm going to do my favorite, lip combo. I'm going to do cherry lip liner with Lady Danger. I know it's 4th of July and you're probably wondering, why am I doing blue liner with an orange red lipstick? But you gotta understand, I'm incorporating cherry lip liner, which is very intense red. It's almost like Wooby Woo. And basically that's going to allow the red that's in Lady Danger to stand out. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this on. What I put on before was the Prep and Prime lip. It's a lip primer. Basically it has shea butter and vitamin E in it. It prevents, it allows the product to glide on easier, if you notice. So when you get here, this area here, so what I do is start right here and bring it down. Start right here and bring it down. Because you want to kind of create that sexy bow that your lips naturally have. I see a lot of women go across and I'm like, dude, that's not cute at all. So back to this lip primer. This lip primer is everything. It actually helps the color to glide on, the lip product to glide on. It prevents bleeding and it gives the lips like this nice smooth finish. To where your lips don't look dry, because sometimes lip products can actually over dry your lips and your lips look like all cracked up and dehydrated. It's disgusting. I'm going to add Lady Danger right in the center of the lip. I normally go right below where I lined my lips. And then what I do is go back. See? And there you go. The lips are done, and I'm going to go ahead and just put on some mascara, and then we'll be all done. I'm going to spray my face with Fix Plus. This mascara is called Upward Lash Mascara. I absolutely love it, love it, love it. This mascara gives me extra volume, it curls it, and it lengthens. When you're putting on mascara, you never want to do this because you're going to put air back into your mascara tube. You want to just like pull it out of the tube and just apply it on. Because what happens is you end up putting too much product onto the brush and it becomes a hot mess. And if you're a type of person to put mascara at the bottom, do yourself a favor. Do the bottom lashes first and then do the top. I'm not a big fan of putting mascara at the bottom. I have my moments. There. I noticed that I have some powder on my brow, so I'm going to use brow gel. This is called Quite Natural, and I'm just going to lightly brush it, and this is going to actually keep the hair in place. It's almost like putting hair gel on your hair, and it keeps the hairs in place. And yeah, I absolutely love it. It's smudge proof, humidity proof. So now I'm going to go ahead and spray the famous Fix Plus. And this is going to oxidize my makeup. And voila, you guys, happy 4th of July. I absolutely love this makeup, and I hope you enjoyed my makeup tutorial and you rock this look. And yeah, this was like an amazing experience. I thought I was going to be extra nervous, but I was just naturally talking to you guys. And I hope in the future there will be more makeup tutorials. So this is my 4th of July look. And yeah, and I'm signing off. You guys, God bless. Be safe out there, during the holidays, 4th of July weekend. Have fun, enjoy, eat, drink, but be safe and responsible as well. So once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give myself a thumbs up and leave your comments and thoughts below and let me know what exactly do you want in the future. So I'll just keep posting every week and giving you the different looks that I'm inspired by. Thank you so much. My name is Lala Rosa, and I surely appreciate it. I'll see you guys very soon.